This video is fair use. It is transformative and is protected under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is needed for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, reporting, teaching, and more.
Let's listen back to this very highly clipped video of tragedy pimps saying tragedy pimp things.
So we're doing God's work right now?
If I know where this took place or when it happened, I'll say so. And this was said out front of Don Wells' job site as they were getting him fired from that job. One more time.
So we're doing God's work right now?
I was just kidding about the other thing. Am I a good actress or what?
Not really. Not in my opinion, anyway. I just thought I'd mention that some of these clips I just threw in here for fun. You may or may not agree that certain people are tragedy pimps. Some may not be. Please do check the description for how I like to say not everyone featured on this channel is a tragedy pimp, unless you think they are. But anyway, point being, some of these clips I just threw in here for fun, and please don't come in my comment section and say, oh, well, I didn't see this person, you must have missed this person, oh, you must be friends with this person. No, I just clip what I want to clip, and to be honest, these clips were what I found when I scrolled through my phone. I do have other files saved in other locations. I don't have all of the clips saved on my phone. So this is just what I found quickly with a quick search. And I picked the ones that I thought were funny or grifting or tragedy pimp-ish or memorable even or just interesting. I mean, I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason necessarily. It just kind of is what it is. But if that's where your head is going, just know it's probably not that deep. At least not with this video. Okay, let's get back on track here.
That's how sexy I am. They cry when I say no.
Whole lot going on with Summer's case. I did a short live stream yesterday. I think I missed a turn. Dadgummit.
Oh my god, it's your girl Ziggy.
Yes. Because everybody across this country knows who I am.
She took it out of content and she took it personal. And, you know,
he's totally gaslighting you. I know. They say, oh, well, Daisy needs to take a break. Daisy's acting this way and that way. You're literally stealing my content. I mean, you're literally stealing my content. How would you feel if somebody was stealing your content? You're literally going along and bullying me. I mean, how would you feel?
so you know, you need to just shut up. Because, you know, you are so evil.
Chugga chugga choo choo. How's that? Is that better?
Sit down. Just seriously, sit down.
I ain't playing with you. Looking ass. You could have removed me from that book. Fuck immediately.
What that woman did was heinous. You know, I'm going to tell you, you know.
No, I don't know. But I do know that heinous is not a word. I think you meant heinous, which describes you quite well, actually.
Look at that. You mean man down.
I need about $43. Point to get my medicine and the gas to get there and back. I need about $43.
That name, Summer Wells. Cha-ching.
First of all, let me just clear a factor. I am a professional. This is my job. And the only time I act erratic or irrational or anything like that is to bring attention to cases.
Well, that's just not true. Betty, what about Ashley Furniture? What about with your local police department regarding the internet haters? You were just recently offered some mental health help because of your erratic behavior. And hey, there's no shame in that at all. We all need help sometimes. I do think you should take it. I do think that you should accept, and I do think there's nothing wrong with asking for help, receiving help when we need it. As always, resources will be in the description. If you are having issues, you can dial 988 anytime, 24/7 to reach a crisis counselor, as well as get other helpful information. But please see the description for more details. All right, let's move on here. We've got Prayer Garden, and she's discussing victims of SA.
SA victims and themselves, and the pity party for them, cling to the end. You know that.
Receipts. I got receipts, bitch.
And that speaks volume to who you really are.
If we're gonna go crazy, let's go together.
And that speaks volume to who you really are. You must be a beautiful person inside and out.
If we're gonna go crazy, let's go together.
Everything I say, I'm an honest person. If I said it in a message, it's the truth. Okay? It's the honest truth for what I know it to be.
What?
God bless. If Little Summer was here, she'd tell you how much she appreciates your donations as well. Vicky, her name was here, she'd tell you how much she appreciates your donations as well. To keep her name out here in the spotlight and this channel going. We will.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I thought I was very respectful. Butterfly kisses throws in my like I stand for summer. No, you don't. I stand for summer, bitch. I do.
Truth cannot be hidden, right? You can't hide the truth. That's one thing you can't do. You can hide a lot of shit, but eventually the truth will prevail, right?
In or around May of 2023, Dolly Vision, who makes his own soap, in quotations, gets called out and caught and exposed for allegedly using a soap company called Adam's Soap, whose wholesale soap happened to look just like his. But Dolly doubled down. He continued to lie and say that he made his soap. But then Dolly drops the soap. Let's take a look. We called this Soapgate 2023, and this video is by Tanya G, and she is the one who helped expose this. She loved Dolly's soap. At some point, she noticed it changed. Conveniently, right after Dolly and his ex, Missa, broke up because she was making the soap. And she began to search online, and she ended up finding the wholesale company. And she actually ordered soap from the wholesale company as well and compared the two. Anyway, here's Dolly dropping the soap. And the whole plot.
Hey, they smell absolutely great. So I just pulled the cotton candy from the molds. So this is how they came out. If y'all can see that. Okay. Smell great. They smell absolutely great. So I just pulled the cotton candy from the molds. So this is how they came out.
So Dolly had been challenged to make his soap online in front of everyone so everyone could see, and then we would see if it matched up with the Adams soap like it had been when people were ordering it. Let me show you some pictures of the Adams soap compared to the regular soap, just for fun. But anyway, instead of Dolly making the soap, all he did was hold up a mold and then show the finished product. And that happened, within something like 12 hours or something. And we all know soap has to cure for at least a little bit. I know each type is different, but anyway, it was all a big joke. Also, if you notice the ingredient list from Adam's soap compared to Dolly's soap, it's pretty much exactly the same, except Dolly, stupidly, just left out some of those other ingredients that he probably didn't know what they were. And that's dangerous, Dolly, because people have allergies. I'm not even sure that people were necessarily as pissed that he didn't make it, but that he's lying and saying he's making it and he's not. But also the markup on it was huge. He was getting it for dollars, like a couple bucks a bar or something, and selling it for like $12 a bar. So he's ripping people off and not even making it. Anyway, if you want the full story, I've got 2 videos, I believe, on my channel about this situation in more detail, and I'll put those links in the description. So Dolly does finally make some soap, and this is what happened when he did so. But of course, he didn't make it on camera. Not yet, anyway.
They used pink and blue. So, of course, I made some different cotton candy, and I didn't use pink and blue.
Oh, of course, you did it different. How convenient. Well, Dolly, I'm going to be looking for that nice marbling.
Matter of fact, I used purple and blue. And not only that, I didn't make them that shape, okay?
Oh, shit, I can't. That's so funny. Anyway, his soap turned out like purple and splotchy, and it very conveniently looked like pink and blue mixed together. As in, he melted it down and squished it all together to make it into, oh, and it's a different shape. Anyway, eventually he did make soap on camera, and that's a whole nother situation. I'm not going to get into that because we got to get back to our clip. But it was a very popular belief that Dolly had to then order those exact sized molds somehow, or have them specially made, and wait until those came in until he could make the soap live for people. But who knows? That was just, I guess, alleged. But if you do want to see that, you'll have to go to Dietz and Jonesin, because they covered that quite extensively, and I do believe it was on Jonesin's channel, and that's how we got the noodle. If anyone remembers the noodle, I think his name is Marvin or something. Anyway, back to clips. That was Soapgate 2023. We had a little break there for a minute, a little mini series, if you will.
I wasn't going to speak on Dawn, but I kind of, because, you know, if you were watching Daisy's a little bit tonight, I did, because Candace was over there, which, yeah, I was kind of a little bit annoyed, because I'm like, I thought you guys were staying off the internet or YouTube, but anyways, whatever, you know.
Well, from what I recall, Ziggy, you were just big mad that Dawn wouldn't go on your channel or call you, and that he went on Daisy's instead. Aw, poor Ziggy. Now, let's watch Ziggy pretend like she doesn't even care to talk to Dawn.
Think that Dawn and Candace are now people don't care to talk to them anymore like they used to. It's not that we don't have that urgency. At least I don't.
Dirty. We don't have that urgency. At least I don't.
I don't know about you guys. I mean, maybe some of you guys that haven't talked to her maybe would like to. I don't know, but maybe I'm just speaking because I'm saying that because I've talked to them before and been there, done that, and I know that I'm not going to get anything new out of them.
Girl, you are a bad liar. I mean, it's obvious. We know, you know, everybody knows you wanted Dawn on your panel so that you would have some content. You're always looking for content. You're always looking for big numbers, for money, to exploit Summer in whatever way you can. Now, I'm just using my good memory, my good long-term memory, let's be clear on that this is after Dawn went to prison, I believe, and I do recall him staying off of YouTube for quite some time after being in prison, and then he slowly worked his way back in. So I think that Dawn had gone on Daisy's panel because Daisy had sucked up to him for long enough, and he finally came out, and yeah, Ziggy's pissed. And she thinks she is the person who should be talking with Dawn because she's the only one that she would trust. And we're going to hear that in a few minutes. But let's talk about these text messages that were on the screen there. Since we didn't have a clear picture of them, probably, I took some screenshots so that you could hopefully see them a bit better. Now, I know this is a little bit confusing, and that's because Ziggy made it confusing. Dawn messaged her, and she actually ended up replying as if she was someone else, which was strange. She tried to blame it on him thinking it was the other Adrian, which is a different channel with a completely different spelling. I have no doubt that Dawn knew exactly who he was talking about, and that's why he says, huh? Because he got confused when she replied the way that she did. Anyway, he accused her of going on his property. She says she didn't, wasn't even there that day. But anyway, it's just very interesting. So hopefully you're seeing those text messages on your screen and you can pause and read. But yeah, moral of the story is Ziggy is big mad that Dawn wants nothing to do with her and thinks she's a complete moron and doesn't want to talk to her. So she's big mad now, and she's pretending like she didn't want anything to do with him anyway. And there's another clip coming after this one is finished as well. Point is, Ziggy, you are a bad liar. And it's fairly obvious that you would love to have Dawn on your panel. And that you are one jealous tragedy pimp. Jealous of Daisy, that is, because she had him on her panel.
That anybody else can't, or can or can't, or whatever. So, if they're not gonna, and let's say you can't just focus on the parents either. Like, you know what?
Oh, of course not, Ziggy. You wouldn't just want to focus on the parents only, because that would be a lot less content. I mean, the more people that you target and put blame on and spin stories about, that's more content for you. More ways for you to exploit Summer Wells and the people around her. All to put money in your pocket so you can pay your bills. Oh, and your new driver's license problem that you're going to have to take care of. After 17 years. Probably should have did that a little sooner. Yeah, whoops. Sucks to be you, Ziggy. Karma is a real bitch. Sorry, couldn't resist that one. It's giggly ziggly. Maybe she's thinking about Fred. Ooh, maybe she's thinking back to her trip and how fun it was.
Yeah. It is best that they stay to themselves. But I'm saying if they talk to anybody, I trust myself more than a lot of the other YouTubers. Or than any of the YouTubers.
Wow. Just wow. Ziggy is probably the most delusional person in this weird community that is happening around here. Ziggy, you are the most delusional tragedy pimp I've ever seen. You're a bad liar. Your job title is grifter. And just wow. All right, let's move on from Ziggy for a little bit here. But let's continue with the delusional theme. Because this one right here, she is right up there with Ziggy being delusional. In fact, I can't actually decide who's worse. They're both pretty bad.
Oh, media. I don't know media. Everybody there from the media knew me. They were asking me when I literally took 1 foot out of the car, asking me, did I bring my bullhorn?
Well, Betty, I highly doubt everyone knew you. But if they did, It's because they were warned about you. Entire towns and cities and counties are warned about you before you arrive. That's how dangerous and disgusting you are.
Like I said, if people, if that woman's really been done like she said, then, show us the receipts. Show us the receipts. And
Wow. So that is Prayer Garden on Daisy's panel, and she's asking for receipts from a lady who was trafficked. She wants receipts. That's none of your business, Prayer Garden, and highly inappropriate. And, just to be clear, she's not talking about Yanni here. I know Yanni goes on Daisy's a lot. I don't really have the words to even say. We did cover this in another video. Yeah.
howdy do to you too. Right? Uneducated human beings. Go to school, right? You knew how valuable it was. You would have listened a lot more while you were there, right?
Well, I think we've found ourselves in another Prayer Garden Needs a Mirror moment. Let's take a listen. A little look back.
Try explain. Well, don't worry about it, Donald. I actually have a video specifically for Sheriff Ronnie Lawson. Well, when they bring her back, they'll make sure that they get her for her child support as well. But yeah, it is against the law to do what they're doing. They're exploiting. Exactly. They are exploiting your family. They're putting your family in harm's way. Should not be done. Exactly. They also, it's defamation of character. They're causing you guys a lot of stress, that you don't need, and you can be sued. Shut up. Because, you are so evil. You and your old lady are actually evil. You try to portray, you put on this persona like you're, these upstanding, righteous people, and man, you are so not righteous. Oh God, give me a second. The next thing you're about to hear is even funnier, right? Hey Cam, remember when I said that you was helping the Wells fix their house and getting them all kinds of gift cards and stuff, and you said, "Oh no, that's a lie, PG. PG is lying on us. We didn't get nothing for the Wells." Well, listen, Cam. You know what I love about you and your old lady the most? you guys, man, is one breath you say something, and the next breath you contradict yourselves, right? Well.
Let me get those words right so that nobody think that, I'm stupid, right?
And then all of a sudden, they had some kind of epitome over there. It changed.
Well, I wonder what Donnie and Candace thought about.
To put up Candace's cash out to help. If I truly, in my heart, mind and soul, howdy do to you too. Right? Uneducated human beings. Go to school, right? You knew how valuable it was. You would have listened a lot more while you were there, right? God bless you all. Amen. The summer. because he would have known and he would have told, and they know it. And that's why she don't have no friends. It's because she can't be the friend that, she can't be the friend she wants. You got to be the friend you want.
Yeah.
You have to, you have to be, as you said, Laurel. You have to want.
Yeah.
You have to, you have to be, as you said, Laurel. I know what I was doing. And did you see that I was on everybody's channel getting publicity? You all were talking about PG. I'm not here to make nice. I'm here to talk about Summer Moon Utah Wells, these missing children, and do all we can to find the truth and find the child and bring that child home. That's our goal.
Gold digger. Gold digger. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she.
That's our goal. Right?
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she.
She took it out of content and she took it personal. And I do not know if this was searched or was not searched. I have no idea. I can find one of Grandis and Candace and them. I'll try to find it tomorrow, and we can try to match it up to see if it looks like the same place or not. But it does look like the same place that they seem to be partying at or something, right? In bagging suits. I don't know. They seem to be partying at or something, right? In bagging suits. I don't know. And the only place that people are going to be able to run and hide is I don't know if people know this or not, but over there in Israel, there is a place in Israel where good people working for God, they're not going to be took because they're God's ministers and so forth, right?
But PG thinks that we need an education. Okay then, PG.
Uneducated human beings go to school, right? You knew how valuable it was. You would have listened a lot more while you were there, right?
I can't believe I made deuces a fucking thing, dude. I can't believe I made deuces a fucking thing. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh God. Oof. I think I'm dying.
Go get some
You know what?
Water.
No, I'm gonna get more hot boiling water from the.
That's not gonna help heartburn.
No, I'm gonna get more hot boiling water from the.
That's not gonna help heartburn.
It's up to me if I want to come back to YouTube, but as far as incentive, I wasn't making money on true crime. And true crime does affect me emotionally. It's up to me if I want to come back to YouTube, but
So, anything new with the Summer Wells case? Like that, I haven't been able to catch up much on anything.
I think this is the part where Ziggy wanted her entire chat or people in her chat, or she was enticing people to phone law enforcement regarding, I think, and this is just going off my memory, but I think regarding Benny Keys and or Tiffany Marie, something about a community post. And Paul Durant, it's not all coming back to me, but here's a small clip from that. Because, tragedy pimps like to tell people to call law enforcement sometimes and bother them with YouTube issues. Because they have so much extra time for YouTubers and tragedy pimps. Oh, and she definitely dirty deleted that stream real quick.
And I haven't called yet, but I will. Or if you guys want to call. Just the receptionist over at TBI and ask.
Is And I haven't called yet, but I will. Or if you guys want to call, just the receptionist over at TBI and ask if you can send links to FBI agents.
Got to have it. It's on the tongue, so you know that it's.
Yeah, and ask them if you can send a link. Of course not. Of course not. You wouldn't want, no, because it would get Benny in trouble. No. You know what I mean? I said, I might call the FBI receptionist. I might. Get out of Benny's ass. And I haven't called yet, but I will. Or if you guys want to call. Just the receptionist over at TBI.
Well, let's watch Ziggy totally flip the script now. Tragedy pimps are really good at twisting.
Yeah, and that's why I said receptionist, because I understand I understand the whole calling law enforcement. I hate that shit too.
Oh, Ziggy, you're not too good at this. You love calling law enforcement. You especially love making false police reports. There's plenty of history of that on my channel, all documented. But nice try. And not just in Summer's case, but on plenty of YouTubers as well. Ziggy gets big mad when people call her out. Yeah, another tragedy pimp trait.
But I'm sure there's somebody else I could reference and get the same information without having to call FBI or TBI.
Yes, it's true. She literally wanted people to call TBI and ask them if they take links. Ziggy, TBI doesn't have time for your trauma bullshit. You know, because they're looking for Summer. Get your shit together.
Are you fucking listening? I just fucking explained it. Clean your ears.
Are we resorting to sweeping because the vacuums don't work? I have a vacuum on my wish list. I think I have 3 vacuums on my wish list. I haven't gotten one. And then I think I even bought one out of desperation and it never came. I don't know.
Do something. Do something. You such a bad dude.
So here's the deal. We were minding our own business, and this guy right here decides to approach us, harass us, and then cry victim. What do you do?
Well, that sounded like a lie to me. Sounded like some Betty manipulation. Now, Betty, didn't you actually spit on that guy? Or maybe that was a different guy. Tragedy pimps do the darndest things.
Right? Mosquitoes. And all kinds of other crazy animals, right? Packs of dogs running. All kinds of stuff. Who in the hell, for one, who in the hell is even going to know this place exists? Look at the trees around it. I mean, it is completely and utterly closed in.
Tutti frutti on the Rudy. Tutti frutti on the Rudy. Don't tell anybody I'm singing over here. They might clip it. They might clip it. Oh, Lord, we have too much fun.
Well, I'm not sure if there are any words to review that. Yeah. And Betty, it's not on the Rudy. It's oh, Rudy. Okay? Okay.
Tutti frutti on the Rudy. Don't tell anybody I'm singing over here. They might clip it. Oh, Lord, we have too much fun.
Thank you for answering. Did Fred Hill have anything to do with Summer's disappearance? Did Fred Hill have anything to do with Summer's disappearance?
Does anybody want to take a guess on what those rods said for her man Fred? Now, when she asked about every single other person on or around Ben Hill, it was a yes, that they did have something to do with it, except for Grandma. Grandma also came up clean. But of course, let's see what it said.
Says no. Okay, can you face forward, please?
You know, some crackpot daughter named Leilani Simon. They were a piece of cake to break. Piece of cake. People say we don't do good. But you know what? It seems like things start moving a little bit. Just saying. I've noticed it every case I've touched.
You are so full of shit. It's laughable. The police were already on the case before you got there. Already had their target. They already knew a lot more than you did. You were in the way, and that's about it. Betty, it's time you get out of the way. You are useless at what you call your job. Why don't you go get a real job and stop exploiting the missing and their families? And you need to stay home and get a job.
Wants to jump on that sticker train. Woo woo. I'll do your woo woo. Woo woo. Woo woo.
Or there's Cash App, Super Chat, Cash App. Like here, it's the Cash App. Then I think there's Venmo. I think I put my Venmo.
That's true. But not me, though. They're not in here stealing stuff. I mean, they can't. This is privileged shit. Like, this came from an anonymous inside source.
Tragedy pimps do love their inside sources. Now, I know Laura sometimes makes fun of 10 to Life for having inside sources, so I think that's why I clipped that. I don't exactly remember, but if anyone wanted to go look up more context on that, it was recorded by me on September 12th, 2022. It's kind of an old one, but yeah, if anyone did want to go look, that's the date that I recorded it. All right, so this following clip, well, let's just say it didn't age well. It didn't age well for old Mal. Let's take a listen. And this here came from a channel called Bambi, and it is the Molly Go Lightly Deep Dive.
Monetizing that shit, then you know what? You're going straight to hell because you don't monetize shit where people are being abused, where people are being. I mean, it's just awful. Okay, I don't monetize anything with people dying. Okay, death, anything. Okay. I don't. But you know what? If that's your fucking thing.
Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up. Welcome to the carnival. Ladies and gentlemen, step right up, and I'll let you in.
Lips. Jesus Christ. Fuckman. Me and Adrian, whatever splitting up, I would milk that shit. Oh my God. I'd do a whole series. Trust.
20 years old.
Wait, what was I'm confused what the Snapchat was though.
They sent the Snapchat to me saying that Kylie was dead before she got to that party. And that one of
It costs me to run my channel. It costs me, and I've been doing it for a long time. right? Because I love these missing children. I love some the best for them, and I think there should be a place where nothing but truth is told for them.
If you're looking for a channel where the truth is told, it is not here. It is not on Prayer Garden of America. Not even close. And PG, I don't believe for a second that your channel costs you anything. I believe you make a lot of money in Summer's name. Almost daily.
And where it's not about the clicks, the likes, the views, the money. That's the one thing that really upset me the most when I came to YouTube, right?
You are so full of shit. And you want to know what upsetted me the most? Is that you exploit a missing child every day and rack in a bunch of money in her name and call it her channel. You are gross.
Identity that was in the car that was pulled out is indeed Kylie Rodney. But, oh, thank you so much, Melissa, for your super chat. I greatly appreciate it, hon.
Just wow. Imagine these tragedy pimps knew how to turn off their super chats. I'm pretty sure if you have a computer, it's possible. Pretty sure it's not impossible, that's for sure. Now, we will not be showing the time that Justin decided to take pictures from a video of Kylie Rodney being found in her car in the water and zoomed it in, tried to clear it up and see what else was in there. We're not going to show that. It's been removed by him. I'm sure it's still around somewhere, but yeah, that would never be shown here. Hopefully you guys have been following from the beginning, but if you haven't, Ziggy has told us all about how she doesn't even want to talk to Don Wells. He shouldn't even be on the internet. Well, let's take a look at this. If you haven't watched from the beginning, it's best to rewind because some of these do tie into one another as we go along here. Thank you guys so much for hanging in for so long. This has been a long one, and it was a lot of work putting all this together, but it's worth it. Documentation is worth it. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you very much.
You talk to Don sometimes? Can you give him my number, please? Just say, Ziggy wants me to give you her number. Please write it down. She's, and think about calling her. Okay? I mean, he probably won't, but just give it to him.
Tweak much? Ooh, sorry. That was meant to stay in my head. Whoops. So we've cleared up some bullshit there that Ziggy doesn't want to talk to Don Wells. No, never. But you heard that desperation. Can you give him my phone number, please? He probably doesn't want to talk to me, but give him my phone number, please. Okay there, Twitchy McTwitcherson. Not the smartest bone in the burn pile, is she? All right, moving on.
Here you go. I'll sing it again. Here comes Daisy Claus right down Rooster Lane. She'll bring a rooster and her cooter, pulling all the reins. She lives in a snow globe, stays in her robe, all is merry and gay. She'll jump in gun shed, she'll cover your head. Daisy Keto Claus comes tonight. Oh, God. You're welcome.
Alrighty then. All right, this is going old school, but we're taking it back to one of the first videos on my channel, and this was actually, it's definitely one of my favorite Justin bloopers, so take a look.
City, Tennessee, GMA. Johnson Titties, I said Johnson Titty. That's some Johnson Titties. I can talk. I can find two pages on these kids. Johnson Titties, I said Johnson Titty. That's some
Johnson City, baby. Johnson Titties. Love it.
Eberg, I'm not a tragedy pimp. I'm not a tragedy pimp.
You know it's hard out here for a will.
There's a reason why they're not growing. There is a reason for that. It's because they are disgusting, vile individuals that are using these parents for profit. They call me a tragedy pimp, but when do you see me pimping parents on my channel? When do you see me pimping victims' families on my channel? When do you see me pimping suspects on my channel?
That's what you say is your job. So every day, bitch.
Monetized. I'm getting there. Smiley's monetized. Annabella taught me into it after all these people tried to talk me into it. Annabella won.
Girl, you're blaming Annabella for your monetization and exploiting of Summer Wells? Nah, it's you. It's you. I think it's best to just own it.
We get there. Get there. I was like, just.
Amy Height, our super sticker train conductor. And thank you so much, Amy, for hopping aboard, for starting the super sticker train. We love it.
It's the tricker train. It's that tricker train where I trick you into giving me money by talking about Jesus. Oh, Lord. Look at that money rolling in. Come on, Tyler. You're full of shit. You exploit people and missing children and tragedies. I haven't checked on you for a while. Maybe I should. This is an old one.
If you guys want to hop aboard the train takes off now. And it'd be great if in the next 12 minutes we get 12 more people. Wouldn't that be great? 12.
And just for reference, let's take note of his title.
12 more people on the super sticker train in the next 12 minutes. I think we can do it.
Place where nothing but truth is told for them.
Oh, not her again. We're almost done, guys. 15 minutes or so.
And where it's not about the clicks, the likes, the views, the money. That's the one thing that really upset me the most when I came to YouTube, right? Is saying for these YouTubers that I was particularly on at the time was all about the dollars. They didn't care about the truth. They didn't care about anything. And this is exactly what you got hating on our backs right now. They want the.
Oh my God, there's no truth coming from your channel. You guys know. I get crazy near the end. We're almost done.
Here, look, let me give you a hug.
Yes. Is your mama? Do you guys want to take a selfie?
Wait. What was that? What was that? That, now that I just went back and looked, is the Will You Marry Me Leilani sign. Wow. You guys are losers.
Here, Jimmy, you get over there first. Yeah, go grab your phone.
Okay.
I'll take a photo with you.
That is awesome. Look at that.
Look at this one.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So I told you, justice for Quentin. We about to line this road up. Okay.
Bama Brat, yes, I did. I absolutely gave out wrong information, false information. I absolutely did, because of a troll. Or trolls, plural. Right? But you condemn me and not the bad actors. So shame on you. And you know that to be true. You know absolutely that to be true. And it's disgusting that you're here trying to defend their actions and condemning mine. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. The father's had some charges in the past.
The thought that you thought you weren't a bad actor is what occurred to me first.
The movie and Hulu. I don't have Hulu. I wish I could afford it because I was so heavy as a life coach. Just do the $25 tier. I still talk to you. If you're on the lower tier, I still do the session.
I'll still talk to you. That's the best.
You just
I feel like many of you guys should know that I do my very best to always be honest. Like if I what I'm telling or saying at any given moment, I believe to be 1,000% the truth at that time. And if I'm wrong or if I cross the line or whatever, I have no problem admitting I'm wrong because there's no reason to be ashamed or anything because we all do it. Stupid shit.
Okay, so oh wow, that was kind of crazy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Now, I know not all the tragedy pimps are in there, and there are some people that think this tragedy pimp should be there and this one shouldn't. Well, I only have certain clips on my phone. I don't have all of them. I also have a lot more on other devices. So, what I think we should do is probably do a part 2. If there's someone you think should be on there that I don't, well, you could always put it on your own channel, but I'm open to suggestions as well. So, yeah, I'm not closed off to that. But just because they're not there doesn't mean I don't think they're a tragedy pimp. It's literally just what's on my camera roll. I used short clips, the ones that I had available, so that's that. I really want to thank you for sticking it out for this long. We're almost at an hour, not quite, but almost. So thank you guys so much. There was a lot of work that went into this video. If you did want to help the channel, please just smash the like button. If you want to join membership, you can. Other than that, just thank you.
Step right up! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen! Step right up!
Whoa, wait just a second. I forgot one thing. I just wanted to add this to the end, and then we will get back to this awesome song and all the pictures. So please stick around for that too. But first...
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Butterfly Kisses throws in my like, I stand for summer. No, you don't. I stand for summer.
La-dee-da-dee-da-dee-day, rappy-doo-dee-doo-dee-day, rappy-da-dee-da-dee-day, rappy-doo-dee-doo-dee-day. Oh, come on, guys. Yeah. Rappity-doo-dah, rappity-yay. My, oh my, what a little shitty. He is stealing my content every single day. Rappity-doo-dah, you little shit, go away. Thank you.
Wish I could be part of your world. Wouldn't you just feel like a dream, a little mermaid in that pool? I don't know when, I don't know how, but I feel something starting right now. Out of TP. Wish I could pee. Out of this world. Okay. Yeah, looks just like that is a cockroach. The one. Hotel man. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Something's sticking. Moly! 50 Shades of Blue for gifting 10 memberships. Oh my god, thank you so much.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I'll sing it again. Here comes Daisy Claus right down Rooster Lane. She'll bring a rooster and her cooter, pulling all the reins. She lives in a snow globe, stays in her robe, all is merry and gay. She'll jump in Don Shed, she'll cover your head. Daisy Keto Claus comes tonight. Oh, God. You're welcome.
Step right up! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen! Step right up! What do we have here? Welcome to the carnival, ladies and I mean business, like the sharp side of a knife. I'm the ringleader. Mostly you don't see me, cause I stay out of the spotlight. It's easy, believe me, cause you're so distracted by what's in center stage being overacted. The ropes and elastic, the sawdust and sequins, they tell a story you all just believe in. You're so gullible, as long as it's colorful, bright and shiny. Yes, isn't it wonderful? Stay comfortable, relax, sit and watch it while I creep behind your backs and pick pockets. I don't stop at nickels and dimes when I want your time and the thoughts from your mind. Don't worry, it's fine. Stop looking backstage. Why you so curious? Act your age. Welcome to the carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up, and I'll let you in. Hope you got a heart of gold. It'll test you, friend. Think you got it figured out? Guess again. What a carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, play the games. We'll pretend you win. You're a hardy soul, a fine specimen. Step within the circus tent. Let's begin. Acrobats contort and twist the truth. Things in cages cavort just for you. Clowns fight each other and pretend they died. They're so good you forget they're on the same side. See that tightrope walker? Place your bets. She might fall and there's no safety net. Ah, your face is wet. Are those tears of joy? Watch animals dance when they hear the noise. We play them like a fiddle from the time they're little. Whip them into shape so they never solve the riddle. How can so few control so many and take their money down to the last penny? How can one man tame 10 lions and keep a whole crowd laughing and crying? Easy, distract them and they'll never know. But anyway, have fun, enjoy the show. Welcome to the carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up, I'll let you in. Hope you got a heart of gold. It'll test you, friend. Think you got it figured out? Guess again. What a carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, play the games. We'll pretend you win. You're a hardy soul, a fine specimen. Step within the circus tent, it never ends. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you want to know what you're missing in there? Don't you hear the laughing and the screams? How about you? You look like a nice family. Now bring the kids in, it's fine. There's no age limit to this show.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
Thank you all so much for being here, and I look forward to doing a part 2. Please do not bother or harass anyone that you've seen or heard in these videos. That is very important to remember. We are here to expose and document. We are not here to harass or bother on anyone's channel. Please do feel free to speak your mind in the comments, but please do so responsibly. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much again for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Love ya. Bye.